Hey Audrey, just wanted to show you how to load emails in SendGrid. So you're just going to go to SendGrid and log in, which of course I'm going to give you the login for it. And I got mine saved on LastPass here, so I'm just going to hit login. And then there's a document you need too, which is the non-client email. I guess it says emails twice. It should be non-client promo emails, which means stuff going out to our prospect list. So what's cool is it actually gives you the day and time to send it out, and then the script. Okay, so I'm going to edit this script, make sure everything's dialed in on it. The only thing you need to know is if it's highlighted in yellow, there's some sort of, editing that needs to be made. Everything else should be simply copy and paste. All right, so we have our 4 locations, 700, 1500, 1000, and 5200 for Victorville. Okay. Now, the only thing you're going to really have to mess with, you don't have to mess with context, but you're going to go to single sends. Okay, that's where you load a single email. And as you see, I got some emails scheduled to go out later this week. I think they're going to, and then if they've already been sent, they're going to have green and they're going to tell you when they were sent. And then they give you some cool stats like how many got delivered in an inbox, how many opened, and how many clicked, and then how many unsubscribed. All right, so pretty sure based on the email, this one that says tomorrow's a big day goes out on Friday morning, and that's what this email is right here. Yep, tomorrow's a big day. It goes out on Friday morning because registration opens this Saturday. So we're gonna load the Saturday morning email. All right, so all you gotta do is hit create a single send, and then there's templates, but I honestly just pick a blank template, and then when it says design editor or code editor, we want design editor. The only modification you have to make at the bottom is down here with preferences. I just turn off the address line, and by law you have to keep the unsubscribed thing there in case people want to get off your list, which is again fine. Now we have to first create all the information. Okay, so what do we want to name it? All right, so then you go to your subject line, you got first dibs, and this is something where only we see the send name. So I like to put the gym that I'm going to be sending so I can know who I've already loaded up and who I didn't. So this will be set up for Monrovia. Then you select Monrovia, so you got all the admin's emails. Okay, then you put the subject line again, but this time this is what they will see in their email. So we don't want to put MON or AL. Okay, this is more for internal purposes. Don't need anything here. Who are we sending it to? Obviously, we're going to select the Monrovia prospects. And then there's also an unsubscribe list for each gym I built too. So if people unsubscribe, they go to that gym. All right, and then the final part is scheduling. We were saying it's this Saturday, so we're going to pick Saturday. And then what time? I try to do it earlier in the morning, like 8 or 9 in the morning. If it's the evening, actually, the later the better, like 6 or 7 p.m. So just get that all figured out. So this is all your information. Now you go to build, okay? And then this is where you pick what do you want to add, a button, an image, a text. I honestly just do text and image. I don't think you're ever going to see us touch any of this other stuff, okay? So we just drag a text box, and bam, that's there. Now we go into this script, and we're just going to copy the entire email, copy, and paste. Bam. Easy. Now, one thing we like to do is they say for email, we want this to be 18 font. So select not font, but font size, because it shows up better on a phone. Okay. So, didn't keep it all selected. I want 18 font. Bam. Okay, so now we just got to go through and clean it up. All right, so I'm just going to backspace this. And as you see, it's all cluttered. So about every line or every 2 lines, we want to space it out. Now, one thing I noticed is, look at this. When you copy from a Word doc, just some odd words are, spaced out, like got, and then the next line the. So what you got to do is you got to backspace it and bring it together. See, off, then space 4. That shouldn't be there. It should look like that. Then you space it out. Okay, so if there's any like broken up sentences. Here's the cool part though, I'm showing you this stuff, but what I want to do just to make it easy on you is I'm going to go through and make all these emails loaded up, for you. So all you have to do is once I do the original editing, then you just have to do a copy and paste. This is still good for you to know, but like if I load up this one with Monrovia, it's so much easier for you to just copy and paste it than having to build it from scratch, kind of like what I'm doing right now. All right, so just want to put that on your radar. Because obviously, again, I like to make things very easy on the eyes to read. It's kind of like a important marketing thing, is that this stuff has to be easy to read. Otherwise, people will not read it. Oh, shoot. Okay. So that's why, when you're looking at things visually, it needs to be spaced out. Like, honestly, they say you shouldn't have more than 3 lines before you have a break in your sentences, because the eyes just get overwhelmed when they see a big cluster of words. So, as you can see, like, here's 3 lines, here's 3 lines, here's 2 lines, here's 2 lines. It's just, again, a marketing thing I learned over time. And it makes sense when you read an email and it's got a big chunk of words, then your brain just kind of gets fried. Like, oh my God, look at all this detail. All right, so just finishing it up. All right, so we're getting down to the bottom where those 2 things we need to edit were, right? So here's the link to register. That will obviously change location by location. And then the sign off. Now, to keep this easy, I am just going to sign it off as me, but sometimes we sign it off as the admin because that's who they're going to be talking to. Okay, so you're just going to keep that. Now, when they say here's the link, I would even take the link and you click this little chain here. And what we've done is we've set up the gyms to have a forwarding on this URL. So it's their city, fitnesschallenge.com. Okay, so you got MonroviaFitnessChallenge.com, VictorvilleFitnessChallenge.com. So because I'm sending this to Monrovia, bam, that link is there, and that's it. And so this one's done. That was it. Okay, pretty simple, right? Just had to copy and paste it in and edit those yellow things. Hit done. Everything's got a green check mark. We're good to go. And now hit schedule. Confirm schedule. Boom, done. All right, now this is where it gets even easier because that was the first version. Now, again, what I'm planning to do is take one gym, let's just say Monrovia, and I'm going to load up, say, 4 emails for Monrovia. You then take them and duplicate them for the other gyms, okay? So all you got to do now, instead of hitting create a single send like you're going to make a fresh email, you hit these 3 dots, you hit duplicate, and now it's literally going to be the same exact email. You just have to make the small changes. So now let's say you were loading it for Victorville. So I'm going to change this to VV. I'm going to get rid of the words copy of, so it's easier to read. I'm going to change the email list to Victorville. This can stay the same. I got to obviously send it to the prospects of Victorville. I have to make the unsubscribed list of Victorville. And then I got to make sure to catch the scheduling to match. Okay, so it's 24th at 8 a.m. Great. Now here on this end, this is all going to just stay the same, except this link will be changed to Victorville Fitness Challenge. And then bam. That's it. Literally, look how easy that was. It's good to go. Bam. Scheduled. Ready to go. Done. Okay. So you can see the copies are way quicker. Like if I at least get you your first email loaded, you can copy the others and it'll be so much easier. And so as you see here, tomorrow's your big day. If I loaded Monrovia and you just copy Victorville to Lamar Sam, it wouldn't take much time at all as long as you have the links and any other urgent information. Most of the time, the only things you'd have to change, just so you know, is the links, the phone number, And if we were writing off one of the team members' names, we'd have to put them in. But for the most part, because our gyms are all running the same promotion with the same name, running on the same date with the same price, there isn't much editing needed to be done other than that. Okay, so that is how you load a brand new email up by creating a single send and then also duplicating it, which is something that I think you're going to be doing more of. But it's good and helpful for you to know how to create a fresh single send. As far as images, because we didn't really get to tap into that, I'll open up this one so you can see. Because I know this one did have images. Preview it. So I had to drop a text box, and then when I got to the bottom, I had to drop in an image, another image, another image, and a fourth image. And to make it small so it fits on your phone, I reduced them to 50%, because 100% they were just gigantic. Then I dropped in a text box, and that's where I put in the second part of the writing. All right, so it was a text box, then 4 image boxes, and then a text box, because you can't drop an image into a text box. So again, just want to share that with you if we load up an email with images, because those are definitely in here. Let's see if they're not this next email, not this email. All right, well, there's not very many, it looks like. Maybe it was just that one email. Oh, there we go. So eventually we're going to get down to needing to put in images. So yes, just wanted to share that with you. Again, super simple, and I think that's it. All right, let me know if you got questions. Later.